crying, yes, Bobby, yes, with that lemonade pea colored diamond in the box. Okay, she said yes, and then he presented her with the real ring, the blicker. Okay, I would have been like, nigga, you almost lost me with that one. I don't know. You waste way too much money to be buying me old pissy colored ring.
Just like a slave owner with the whip, putting it right on top of niggas' back. Back then you had to buy your freedom. Would've had to kick up by the stack. Safety ain't nice like balls. Cross the gun line, you ain't coming back. You a Pokemon, I'ma Ash Ketchum. 40 on my hip, Smith & Wesson. Boy bands on me, one direction. Swipe, pull, four up, now you flex. I ask your girl, why do you keep texting? Then I bust on her face, now she messy. Say to me, some out here teaching lessons. Bitch, you ain't fucking, then hit the exit. This is my letter to cat. I know I can't bring you back. I know wherever you at. You always checking my back. Remember when we won the tech? Remember that shit just like yesterday.
If you have not already done so, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, because it is so important to my success here on the YouTube. And I know you noticed I got a new intro. So what I decided to do was to support the young men from my old hood. That would be 640 Morton Street, uptown, run the town. And, you know, just try to do something different to help these young men. Y'all know I used to be a PO. It's hard for me to get that feeling to want to help young men be better out of me. So I decided to use this young man song as my intro song. We'll go back to Benta soon, but as of right now, this is what we're doing. So why don't you hit that link below and check them out. Now, if you are not a part of our Patreon Bella Book Club, please remember to hit the Patreon link below. And for a small monthly $5 fee, you can be privy to all the shenanigans before YouTube gets it, if YouTube gets it. Now, let's talk about Bobby the Brown's Every Little Step. I think this is part 16. So where we left off, right? Okay, so you know Bobby the Brown and Whitney Houston is hunching now. Okay, now this is the crazy part, okay, because Bobby the Brown was explaining their sexual interaction like he was the woman. He was like, oh, Whitney was so gentle and courteous with me. Like, how the fuck a woman gonna be gentle and courteous with you, Bobby the Brown? Don't you got the pickle? I'm confused. You know, it sounded like Whitney was laying him down and giving it to him. They together all the time, in private, okay? Let me tell you why they still in private. Because remember the last video I told you that Bobby the Brown went down there to the Harlem Nights set to see what was up with him and Whitney. Dirty. I just say it. Look, you don't like the girl for real. Just give it to me, okay? Due to the Eddie Murphy, what Cockroacha did to you, they still in private hunching because Whitney Houston is still hunching around with the Eddie Murphy. Don't matter, because Eddie Murphy don't want Whitney Houston anyway, okay? She ain't good enough. He just want her to be a part of his harem or his collection. Because, I mean, I'm telling you, all fire signs, that would be them Aries niggas, them Sagittarian niggas, and them Leo niggas. They collect bitches. That's what they do. So, I mean, Eddie Murphy didn't want Whitney to Houston. You know, I'm saying to myself, who the fuck is Eddie Murphy to not want Whitney to Houston? But I mean, then I'm like, it's Eddie Murphy. Okay, he was like the hottest comedian in the 80s and the early 90s. So I guess he can put Whitney Houston on the back burner. Bobby Brown, you know, he bragging to Ralphie Tresvant saying, I bet you don't know who I'm hunching. Ralph ain't impressed. I mean, nigga, you hunching everybody right about now. You on top of the game, brother. You can hunch whoever you want. You could hunch Queen Elizabeth if you wanted to. For real, for real. But Ralph Tresvant didn't believe that Bobby the Brown was hunching Whitney Houston. I could believe it. I could believe it. Because if I met Bobby the Brown still thinking that Whitney Houston was still this perfect princess that was initially put out there to us, then I'd be like, man, she don't want your dirty ass dick, nigga. Tell that to somebody else. So the scenario went like this. Bobby the Brown in the goddamn shower. Knock, knock, knock at the door. Okay? Ralphie and his feelings like, well, why the fuck I got to answer the damn door? I ain't no damn doorman. He pissed. He get up, walk to the door. Who the hell is it? It's Whitney. That's who the hell it is. Let's just say Ralph Tresvant was a believer then, because the voice was right in front of his face. He probably saying to himself, I've been the lead singer for New Edition for 97,000 years. And I can't get a bitch outside of Orchard Park. What the fuck am I doing wrong? You know what you're doing wrong? Ralphie, you know what you're doing wrong? You got to smack her. So Ralph tells his story about the Whitney Houston stalkerness, okay? Because, yeah, she was old stalkerness. She was determined to get that pickle. She was going to make that pickle hers at any and every cost, you know? And in Leos, they have to have everything that they want. They don't give a fuck if you say no. No, what the fuck is no? No. One time, Bobby the Brown and Ralph Tresvant was on tour, okay? Bobby the Brown was on one floor, the New Edition was on the other. Ralph Tresvant decided, okay, me and my homeboy from Orchard Park, we about to hit the town because they in the Waldorf Astoria in New York, okay? So he gets on the elevator, he gets off the elevator and see three people hovering around Bobby the Brown's door, okay? And Ralphie, being the gentleman that he is, he said, hey, you can't be hanging around this door like that. This not the type of place for that stuff. And then he turned, and it was the Whitney Houston banging on the door. Bobby! Bobby! I know his motherfucking ass in there. Yeah, that sound about right. That sound like Whitney. She sound like if she get inside that door, she gonna whoop Bobby the Brown's ass. And please don't let it be a bitch inside, cause she gonna whoop her ass too. Ralph saying to himself, God damn, the same day that I'm finding out that the relationship is real between those two, Bob about to fuck it up. Of course Bob is gonna fuck it up. That's what Bob do. That's what dirty dicks do. They fuck it up. Now, Ralph says that this time Bob must have knew that she was coming, but she still caught everybody off guard, okay? Because everybody's still like, what the fuck did Whitney Houston want with this Bigfoot dirty dick motherfucker? Pickle. The same thing all the ladies want from the Bobby Brown. Pickle. He said when he saw how pissed Whitney Houston was when she was banging on that door trying to get that nigga to come outside with whoever or whatever he was inside of it with, Ralph Tresvant knew that the relationship was real. Okay, my bad. I had to switch positions to plug up the computer because it was going dead. But anyway, let's get back to it. Okay, Bobby the Brown says that they were young, rich, and in love. Okay, they would buy each other extravagant gifts. He said the first year was just a romance whirlwind. Now, what he also said was that one time, while they were still, you know, hush, hush, we don't want nobody to know that. He said that he attended a concert with Whitney Houston. And one time she introduced Bobby the Brown. She didn't say, my boyfriend, Bobby Brown, the king of R&B, Bobby Brown. She didn't say none of that. She just was like, Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown came out. She ain't said nothing about what their interaction was together. She just said, come on out, nigga. Bobby Brown could tell that her family knew because of the way that they greeted him and how she was smiling when she introduced him to her audience. Now, at that time also is when Bobby Brown met Whitney Houston's father. Okay? Now, would I have to side-eye you at Bobby Brown? Because I'm like, why would you even say that, right? But he said to John Houston, look, I'm going to take real good care of your daughter, and I'm going to watch her money. Fuck you need to watch her money for? That's her money, okay? And we know John Houston, I'm in control of the money, ain't going to allow Bobby the Brown, okay, to be watching over the money. No, answer no. So that ain't going to go well. In the first year, Bobby the Brown also said that they were talking about marriage. So what Bobby the Brown did was go to John Houston and said, look, I want to marry your daughter. John Houston says, you sure she want to marry you? And Bobby Brown's thinking to himself, well, why the fuck wouldn't she want to marry me? John Houston said, excuse me, do you make enough money for the Whitney Houston? He said at the time, he just so happened to have a bank statement in his pocket that had millions, or that showed millions of dollars. Mr. Houston, is this enough for you and your daughter? John Houston said, good. Now I know you don't need anything from my daughter. Because I need to take all her money, goddammit. Now, that's not what's in the book, but you know from the Whitney Houston documentary, John Houston and her goddamn brothers. And by the way, Bobby Brown did meet her brothers also the same day that he met the father. Okay? These niggas. But money has always been an issue. I've seen the Whitney Houston documentary. Everybody was snakes in slime. Okay? When it came down to Whitney Houston's money. In the beginning, I believe Bobby Brown had his own money, but when he decided to be a full-time Whitney Houston husband, that's when his money started declining, and all he was doing was just sitting around and being old kept pappy. That's what I believe, okay? And in that moment that he decided not to do anything else but be Whitney Houston's husband, that's when he lost his self-esteem. That's when he lost his self-worth. That's when things went fucked up for him. Now, this is Bobby Brown's little trick, right? What he decided to do was propose to Whitney Houston with 2 rings, okay? One of the rings was diamond, and it was $250,000, but that motherfucker was yellow like pee, okay? It wasn't a canary yellow diamond. It was just yellow like pee, okay? The clarity on it was double XF, okay? Then he had the clear diamond in a safe. Whitney Houston was in Miami. So what happened was Whitney Houston picked him up from the airport. You know, she happy she got her man there, her secret man there with her. Okay. He pulls out a box. Whitney, will you marry me? Whitney eyes got all big. She like, oh shit. There's some decisions that need to be made. Now, inside the box, he bought the 6-carat ring that looked like a bowl of piss. She opened it up. It was 6 carats. 6 carats is still a pretty good ring, but he had the monster diamond on his hand. Okay, I guess he testing her, you know. I would fail that test. She's crying, yes, Bobby, yes, with that lemonade pea colored diamond in the box. Okay, she said yes. And then he presented her with the real ring, the blicker, okay? I would have been like, nigga, you almost lost me with that one. I don't know. You make way too much money to be buying me old pissy color ring. Anyway, okay. Whitney was pissed off because she like, nigga, don't try me, okay? Don't try me, but thank you for this beautiful ring right here, all right? She said she was pissed because she was smacking him in the head. Nigga, don't try me, nigga. She said that once it came out that he was marrying the Whitney Houston, it was a media frenzy. The negativity came out and destroyed them before they even began, okay? Or tried to destroy them before they even began, okay? In fact, I kind of was like, was she one with him? Why is she with him? But that's because I was under the spell that Whitney Houston was the American princess. I didn't know that was an old Bunquisha. Oh, where is she from? She from New Jersey? Somewhere, some hood in damn New Jersey. I didn't know that, okay? None of us knew that. So, of course, we had misconceptions about their relationship. Plus, there was no social media at the time. So what you expect from us? Okay, that's the first part. What you expect for us to do? To just be like, oh, okay, Whitney Houston about to marry that nigga Bobby Brown who don't know how to act, that's be getting caught, you know. America wasn't ready to just accept that. We didn't know that. We thought that he was taking advantage of her. Okay. Bobby Brown said he made it, or they made it, their mission to show the world that they could be stronger than the bullshit. Now, he says in the months leading up to the wedding, the bodyguard began filming. Now, if you have not already done so, please remember to like, share, and subscribe because it is so important to my success here on the YouTube. Now, remember this. The same people that you meet on the way up will always be the same people that you meet on the way down. Naysayers, my patron loves you babies. Better have a good one.